Welcome to our YouTube channel 𝐷𝐿 Challenge. We invite you to dive into a mysterious world where each riddle is a journey through a story that hides clues. The story begins here and now.
In a small town nestled between the hills, there lived a community bound by sincere affection. Among them, Eloise, a woman known for her tolerance and kindness, embodied the values of this community. She was never carried away by jealousy or boasting, and her life was an example of modesty and loyalty. One day, a stranger arrived in town, seeking to take personal advantage of the generosity of the inhabitants. Eloise, with her tolerant nature, welcomed him without being annoyed by his disloyal manners. She never suspected harm in others, preferring to see the good in everyone. Days passed, and the stranger, touched by the sincere affection and kindness of the community, began to change. He abandoned his selfish intentions and adopted the values of tolerance and kindness he saw around him. The inhabitants, inspired by Eloise's example, continued to live in harmony, without jealousy or boasting, always ready to welcome newcomers, with sincere affection and unwavering kindness. However, the tranquility of the town was disturbed by the arrival of Mark, a man known for his vanity and desire for recognition. Mark constantly sought to put himself forward, hoping to gain the admiration of others through his exploits and possessions. He did not understand why the inhabitants of this small town seemed so indifferent to his attempts to shine. One evening at a community meeting, Mark once again tried to boast about his achievements. He spoke of his travels, his wealth, and his influential connections, but instead of the admiration he hoped for, he received only polite looks and kind smiles. Eloise, sitting at the back of the room, watched Mark with silent compassion. After the meeting, Eloise approached Mark and suggested they take a walk. They walked in silence for a while, then Eloise began to speak softly about the true nature of sincere affection and kindness. She explained that in their community they valued tolerance, modesty, and loyalty more than material possessions or personal exploits. Mark listened attentively, touched by the sincerity of Eloise's words. He began to realize that his desire for recognition and vanity had distanced him from the true values of life. He remembered moments when he had been tolerant and kind, and how those moments had brought true satisfaction to his heart. In the following days, Mark made efforts to change his behavior. He began to participate in community activities without seeking to put himself forward. He offered his help to others without expecting recognition in return. Gradually, he discovered the joy of giving without expecting, of tolerating without judging, and of living with sincere affection and genuine kindness. Mark's transformation did not go unnoticed. The inhabitants of the town, inspired by his change, began to accept him as one of their own. They saw in him an example of the power of tolerance and kindness. Mark, for his part, found an inner peace he had never known before. One day, while walking with Eloise, Mark confided how grateful he was for the lessons he had learned. Eloise smiled and replied that true sincere affection and kindness never sought their own interest, but found their satisfaction in the well-being of others. Seasons passed, and the small town continued to prosper in peaceful harmony. The values of tolerance, modesty, and loyalty became the foundation of their community. The inhabitants learned to live without jealousy or boasting, always ready to welcome newcomers with sincere affection and unwavering kindness. Dear subscribers, which biblical passages from the New Testament do you think are the guiding thread of this story? The number of words in the biblical passage to be found is inclusively between 7 and 30. The book concerning the chosen biblical passage is between Romans and Galatians in the Bible.
Dear subscribers, do you have an idea of the answer? Leave your answers in the comments. Don't forget, the first to find the correct answer will win the reward at stake. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. As soon as a winner is crowned, we will publish a special video to celebrate their triumph and reveal the solution to the riddle. So, stay tuned to not miss anything. Don't forget to show your support by liking and commenting on our videos. Subscribe to be among the first to discover our new challenges, and most importantly, share our videos to help our community grow. We look forward to seeing you very soon for more captivating riddles.